Hello, today I'm going to be doing hand hygiene, and so I'm going to be demonstrating and teaching my client. This is my dad today. So Dad, before we begin, do you know anything about hand washing and why do we do it, especially in like healthcare settings?
Absolutely. I've learned a lot recently about hand washing, and I know that the soap helps break down the grease that binds a virus like COVID-19 together. So it's very important during these quarantine-like times to do the proper hygiene and wash your hands
Yes.
diligently after going outside and coming back from shopping, for instance.
Oh, that
Or
is
before food prep, yeah.
That is very good. So I'm going to be teaching you the proper techniques and steps, because one of the things with hand hygiene is a lot of people forget breaking down to certain steps, and especially the amount of time you should be lathering up your hands with soap. Some people do this really quickly, but it should be done for a minimum of 20 seconds. So I'm going to show you proper technique and how we can use this within our daily lives. Even if you're not a healthcare personnel person or working in a hospital, you can still use this in everyday life. So what we're going to want to do first is we're going to want to take a piece of paper towel, and we're going to want to turn on the faucet for the sink. And we want to make sure that it's not too hot or too cold for us. And so what you're going to want to do is make sure you check the temperature. If it's a good one for you, then you can start. So you want to lather your hands up with water and make sure both of your hands are wet. And then once you have that, you want to get at least 2 pumps of soap. And then you start lathering your hands. And so this needs to be done for a minimum of 20 seconds. So you want to make sure you're doing it in circular motions and getting under your nails, so and in between your fingers, because that can be where a lot of bacteria and germs hide. And just making sure you're going over all crevices of the surfaces. So now once you have done this for 20 seconds at least, you're going to want to get your hands into the water and do it at an angle to where your fingers are pointing downwards. You want to also get parts of your wrist as well. And so now once you have washed all the soap off, you don't want to flick your hands and get water everywhere. You'll get a piece of paper towel and you will pat your hands gently. And then what you'll do is you'll take your piece of towel and turn off the water, and you can just throw this in the garbage can or the disposal waste, and that is how you wash your hands. So Dad, do you want to demonstrate what I just taught you on washing your hands?
Absolutely, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
Oops, there we go. A little hot for me.
Oh, yeah, don't burn yourself. That wouldn't be good.
There we go. All right, I'm lathering my hands up good. Getting my hands wet first, right? 2 pumps, 1, 2.
And we ought to make sure you do it for at least 20 seconds.
So I'm kind of washing my hands slow.
Yeah.
Getting between the fingers.
Yeah, and you want to make sure.
Getting between the fingernails.
Yeah, because there could be lots of bacteria or things growing under there that you might miss.
Doing the thumb. Do you have to do like each individual finger?
You can. It's not necessarily like a standard, but if it helps, and yes, making sure you're getting all areas of lathering your hands. Good job, Dad.
This is one thing I saw in the video, to do this, like.
The motion with oh, you could do that as well. You just want to help with the good circular motions and getting all surfaces of your hands, so that's good.
All right. Is that 20 seconds, do you think?
Yes.
I didn't count or anything, but.
I was counting.
Good.
So
Thanks.
now you want to
Fingers down.
All right.
I don't want to do this too, because I could splatter all that soap all over my clean dishes, yeah.
You could, so you don't want to do that. So yes, your fingers pointing down.
All right, and then I'm leaving the water running, right?
Yeah, and you want to
grab
take
some paper
towel, wash
pat
off,
dry.
pat dry your hands.
And then use this to turn the faucet off. Ooh, I can't really touch my hand again. So it's dry.
So
dry as a
you
bone.
will throw that away, and that's how you do proper hand hygiene. Good job, Dad. Do you have any other questions? But before we end the video.
No, thank you very much. Well, what about hand sanitizer? Is that good too?
So you can use hand sanitizer actually as well in replacing of washing your hands, but certain procedures or with certain diseases like MRSA, that actually will not be resistant with the bacteria. So you would have to wash your hands, but that's more of hospital protocol, especially with certain like contact precautions. If there's a certain bug that stays on the surfaces of your hands, it would be better to wash your hands. But yes, you can use the antibacterial hand sanitizer.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, bye.